Good evening, race fans. We are live here tonight for the Five King Motorsports Music City Showdown. $50 to tonight's race winner. We're bringing the street stocks out to Nashville Fairground Speedway. Very historic venue. My home track personally. I love this track. So we were talking amongst the team today on where should we put a money race up at? Where should we go? Of course, my first and only choice was Fairgrounds. I love this track. This track in the street stocks is really fun. Tonight is the first of first for us. We are live on the Crooked Line Racing Facebook page. We've never ever actually put a broadcast on here. So hopefully the fans at home, hopefully y'all can find it fairly simple. We're live over on Facebook.com, Crooked Line Racing, and we're also live on Five King Motorsports over on the YouTube channel. I'll be trying to check the chats periodically as we go, while also trying to call the action tonight, of course. So let's get this party started, guys. I actually joined in as a driver, so I cannot watch qualifying right now. So that was actually on me. I joined in and was actually going to race tonight. Was not really going to broadcast, but then started seeing some of the drivers we had in here. Man, oh man, there's some fast guys in here. And decided, hey, these boys, they can put on a show. I'm going to let them put on a show. And that's what they're going to do. I know they are. Look at Jonathan Tugnis right now sitting top of the board. Then you got Chase Pierce sitting P2, Trevor Catalano P3, Thomas Axel P4, and Nick Pother sitting P5 right now. Man, oh man, there's a lot of fast drivers in here. A lot of egos. A lot of egos are going to be shattered tonight. People's going to be humbled. We're going to start 40 cars out here tonight, boys and girls. That's too many, we know. So I expect this first 30, 40 laps to probably be fairly messy. You're going to have drivers probably driving over their head more than likely. And going to have some hurt feelings and whatnot. Let me fix something really quick on my end on iRacing. I forgot to do this as I joined in. For the ones that don't know, they just changed our graphic settings over here on iRacing. And every time they go back and do this, it makes it really annoying. Especially when us broadcasters and Twitch streamers and stuff like that, because whenever we think we get our graphics set up perfect how we want them, iRacing changes the game up a little bit. I don't have a very few drivers that I can actually pull up and holler at tonight. So, drivers, if you want to be interviewed during the race or whatever, you need to be inside Crooked Line Racing's Discord, and I can pull you up and give you an interview, let you thank your sponsors or whatnot. I'll be doing mid-race interviews all night right now. I have 4 drivers to pick from. So if you want to get your sponsors heard over on the YouTube Facebook page, then you need to be inside our Discord. Fans, we're getting ready to get this show on the road. $50 to tonight's winner. Brought to you by Five King Motorsports. I want to thank them for being a sponsor and, the brains behind this, right? It started out as a text message today. I wrote, hey, what if we put up $50 race? And lo and behold, now we're here. $50. Nashville Fairgrounds, the Music City Showdown. Glad you're here, folks. Hit that thumbs up button if you don't mind. Helps out the stream a lot. And also, please share this out to your friends and family because it helps spread the wealth. It helps spread the chance of somebody actually clicking in on the link and watching this and seeing your favorite drivers out here turning laps. It's what I like to call the spiderweb effect. So please hit that share button. It helps out a ton. Hit that thumbs up button if you don't care. We are a minute away from the action. Let's pull up our race control, or not really race control. He's an admin, but he's racing. So Brandon Metler, you got Tanner Moore in the booth. Got a copy?
I got you.
So, Brandon, coming into tonight, we got 44 drivers took a lap. Are we sending anybody home, brother, or are we taking all 44?
I think we're just going to let them race unless they ask if they can make it or not. Then we're just going to tell them they can't. But we're going to let them race as long as they're in here and everything. It's not like we have, 55 or whatever. We only have 44, and we already committed to 40. So It's not too bad.
Right on, right on. Getting ready to hit the grid now. I'm never going to be able to make it through the grid all the way, but we're going to try it. Brandon, thank you for your help tonight, buddy, and have fun. Go get them.
Yep, thank you.
Alrighty, folks, let's get through our starting, we'll call it the starting 20. We got 44 cars out here, folks. Man, oh man, it's going to be a good one, folks. Thank y'all for tuning in. Jonathan Tugness, number 83, put it up at the top of the board. Our post hitter tonight with a 22Z0. Starting to his outside row number 1 is Chase Pierce. Starting third, Trevor Catalano with Thomas Axel firing off in P4. Kenny Zeems in the number 11 machine starting P5 with Nick Pothler starting 6th. 7th is the Madman in the 3 machine, Dustin Nova. Starting to his outside row number 4 is Corey Body. 9th, Reaper Speed Lab's very own Brandon Campbell. And then rounding our top 10 qualifiers here tonight is Thomas Frisch. Jesse Henderson starting P11. Jeb Jones starting 12th. 13th is Joshua Siegfried. 14th, Kyle Dean. 15th, Ken Zeem. So a little father-son connection out here. 16th, we have Cole Baxter. 17th, Braden Conroy. 18th, Cindy Taylor. Bruce Langhill firing off 19th. And Matt Sicardo representing Zeem's Setup Shop. Be firing off in P20. Now, folks, there's a lot more than 20 cars out here, but we're going to end it right there. Let's get to it. Only way to do it. Go, folks. Let me know at home, who do you have for your race winner tonight? If we said, put some money down, where are the odds laying at for you? Where do you think, or who do you think is going to bring home not only $50 but the bragging rights? Because I promise you, there's a lot of bragging rights in this race right here. A lot of bragging rights. 150 laps, 44 cars taken to the grid. It's going to be a battle of attrition, folks. It's going to be a long night. I want y'all to stick with us because we will claim a victor when that 150th lap is finally completed. If you're one of these drivers up front, right now I know you're sitting pretty. You're happy because you know the least amount of cars out your windshield, the least amount of chance you have to be involved in some type of incident. But man, oh man, 150 laps, Nashville Fairgrounds Speedway. These drivers got one more lap around to think about it, and then they just got to get to it and do it after that. 44 of the fastest short track racers on all of our racing coming out for the 5 King Motorsports Music City Showdown. $50 to win. Street stocks. A little bit slower cars than what we're accustomed to here at Crooked Line Racing. We're typically running the super late models or the tour mods. But we do have a brand new Saturday night Street Stock Series kicking off April 9th, I do believe. It'll be a Saturday night series. I believe April 9th, but don't hold me to it. But for now, it's the Music City Showdown. 150 laps around this famous historic venue. As these drivers gotta wait on Barney Fife Jr. to wave that green flag. As look at the cars, they're still filing through to the turn number 4, but they are off. Front row gets a great launch. I'm already hearing metal on metal. Drivers are already getting into each other. That's going to happen as 83 is going to try to keep the bottom line going. But that high side, number 32 is looking to make a move and may be able to put the power down here and get it done. As advantage goes to number 32 of Chase Pierce. Now, folks, give me about 15-20 laps, start recognizing paint schemes and numbers. Normally, when we call a league race, it's fairly simple to be able to recognize who's who. But a race like this, we got so many newcomers. Oh, caution's out on the track. Go back and see what happened here. It's not telling me anybody really crashed. Oh, we may have found the person. Got some drivers blinking in and out, having some terrible connection right now. Looks like Scotty Stevens was one of them. All right. What can you do? Caution down the speedway. Racing's going to have to get the lineup set back up here. I'm going to actually have a quick little word with Scotty Stevens just to find out what happened there. If he knows. Scotty, Tanner Martin, the boot, got a copy.
I got you.
So, Scotty, I noticed there was a lot of blinking going on towards the back of the pack. Do you know what happened with that caution there?
I have no idea. I know I got turned after the caution flag came out. I don't know who that was, but yeah, that's not good.
Give him the boot. Find out who it was and give him the old lug. Little boot. Little shove out.
I can't remember the name, but he's already gone.
Oh, 10-4. Nice, nice. Scotty, what's it feeling like out here? I know chaotic would be the best way to sum it up, right?
Yeah. I don't know what position I started, but I'm slowly making my way to the back. I'm just going to ride around, log some laps. I got a 4X right off the rip from a big checkup on the start. So I'm just going to head to the back and hang out a little bit, let these guys wreck each other.
Yeah, this is I heard metal on metal just clanging right on the start. This is the biggest field I ever called on a short track league. I can't find it all. There's so much action going on, I can't find it. So it'll be a tough night.
I think we gridded 45 cars. It's crazy.
Yikes! Y'all have fun, buddy. Go out there and let's keep the $50 in the team.
Yeah, we'll try. We got to keep a clean car first.
Right on, brother. Good luck, buddy. Mr. Scotty Stevens right there said he got turned after the caution. That's never a fun night. Never a fun night indeed. As we are going to await for the pace car to cut them lights off. As right here, we're almost sitting kind of close to where I sit at in real life. I'm actually a little bit further over to the left, but this is my view when we're watching them pro lates and super lates rip around this track. We actually have a guy that races out here in real life in here right now, and this Thomas Pinnell, driver of a sportsman car that I know for sure. Always wicked fast. And this may be his son actually racing though. I think his son's Michael races street stocks as well up there, or pure stocks out there, I do believe. Excited to get back to the track this season. Very excited. No Pinnell, he knows his way around this track fairly good. As a single file restart here, I'm not sure what caused that, but yes, single file restart. Don't matter. Chase Pierce out front, he was able to get a big benefit not having to battle that guy to his outside going into turn number 1. As we're seeing drivers hit the wall, I've heard metal on metal once again, but no caution out yet. We're good. Let's don't jinx it. Let's keep the green flag action going. Lap number 9 already. They say time flies by when you're having fun, and we're always having a blast here on the 5 King Motorsports Crooked Line Racing Facebook page. As Chase Pierce leading a long line of cars around this beautiful track. Right in the middle of downtown Nashville, basically. Look at this. Cars everywhere. Everywhere you look. Chase Pierce really doing a great job holding off the horses right there behind him. With only one set of tires, though. So they do have a set in the pits. As caution's out again. I feel like that's going to be a story of the night right there. We're going to have quite a bit of cautions early on in the race, and then hopefully it evens out as we go. The 41 of John Gohan right here got into the wall down the backstretch. Oh, just self-looped it right there. 41, hard contact. Oh my goodness, a 60 car of Andrew Major, also hard contact into the wall. See what happened here with the 40 car of Tyler Wolf as well. Look, all the wrecking happened behind him. I think he just got checked up. Oh, almost got ran into, actually. And oh man, Chase Pierce still out front. Jonathan Tuckness, P2. Catalano, P3. Thomas Axel, P4. And Kenny Zeems, P5. $50 on the line. None of these drivers had to pay a single dime to get into tonight's race either. It was just something we did for fun. Wonder if they're gonna make these cautions shorter. Let's see, are they going to double them up, or are we going back single file? Looks like they're going to be double file here. Re-rack them, see if Chase Pierce taking the outside this time. We'll see if he can hold on and keep control of this race, or is Jonathan Tuckness going to be able to get out underneath him and get clear of the 32? Field's in the hands of the 32, Chase Pierce, and Chase gets a great launch off. As I'm hearing metal on metal once again. Drivers going to give each other plenty of room back there. Checkups are going to happen on these restarts. But Chase Pierce got a great launch off. Has nobody to battle right now. But does have lap traffic coming out his front end here. As I just seen Kyle Dean actually jump to the pits. So something happened to the Dean machine. Let's jump on board with Jonathan Tuckness and see how he's battling this track as he's trying to chase down our race leader right now, Chase Pierce. Very, very bumpy, abrasive track. This track is really hard on equipment and really hard on the right side tires. As yellow flag is back out. As I'm seeing maybe a lot of cars wrecked this time. Hold on. See what happened here. SDK is telling, oh, 3 wide's not going to work in Nashville. And it worked for a second, but my oh my, just a pile up after that. People just coming in hot. That took out a lot of drivers right there. That took out a lot for sure. Oh, Kenny Zeems running a little rough right now. Trying to put a 3 wide and then just ran over the 60 car right down. I know the 60 wasn't going a lap down, but Kenny don't own the track either, though. I hate seeing that. Absolutely hate seeing it. But I'm not race control tonight. I'm just a broadcaster. But pretty crappy for him to do that, but he do. Alright, lights are off on that pace car once again. Gonna try it again. Chase Pierce hates doing these restarts. I know he does. Each time we get a restart, it gives somebody else, or Tuckness really, another chance to take control of that lead. And on these short tracks, the best spot you can be in is out front. Without a doubt. As look, Iris don't have the lineup completely correct yet. That driver's having to stop on the inside there, but they're gonna go as I just noticed Tuckness has some right side damage. He may have gotten to the wall a little bit. As they delayed it. Iris did not have the lineup correct just yet. They delayed it one more lap. Maybe these boys can get it together and get where they need to be at. Alright, running order should be correct now, I do believe. As Tuckness tries to jump it, he's going to get caught doing it though. He tried to jump the lead right then, ultimately did not pay off for him. And now look at Axum, going to try to go to the outside of Tuckness here, but Tuckness got a great run to the inside. We have a 3-way battle for the race lead right now, and my oh my, there's cars everywhere in the back. I saw guys just scattering, and I think somebody hit the wall towards the back of the pack. It looks like they got it sorted out, but man, oh man, look at these. Oh, there's a wreck on the front stretch. Big wreck on the front stretch, actually. Go back and watch it. I think this BAM Racing video's replay is going to get a lot of love tonight. Go back and see what happened. Oh, it happened up in front of him. Like the 14. Who is the 14? Oh, 14 of Christian Pittman may have spun somebody right then. Go back and see exactly. He may not have actually though. The way that looked right there. Oh no, the 03 was already just getting loose, and ultimately there's nowhere to go for the 14 of Christian Pittman. As we are only 23 laps into this thing. We're just now tuning in with us. We're live for the Music City Showdown. $50 to tonight's race winner. Sponsored by 5 King Motorsports. Want to thank them for being a sponsor tonight. As we are actually live on their YouTube channel and live on the Crooked Line Racing Facebook page. Wouldn't mind giving us a like over on Crooked Line Racing on Facebook and a like on 5 King Motorsports on Facebook. Really helps out the channel a ton. Lights are off on the pace car. But be back green flag racing here. See if Tuckness tries to jump the start again. He does not. That kind of stacked up the inside lane though. Luckily for Tuckness though, he did not have to battle anybody right then. But now Catalano and Axum are going door to door down the backstretch of the 39 and the 54. See if 39 is able to clear the 54. 54 is going to attempt a crossover move. Got Dustin Nova right there laying in wake. Oh, I'm hearing a wreck again. Another caution. My oh my. Like at this point, race control is getting ready to start booting people if I had to guess. Watching Siegfried here in the 56, and oh, him and Pittman. Oh, and then Siegfried got the short end of that deal, and then guys just piling in. That driver is. One moment, folks, while I go talk to Race Control. Alright, my bad, folks. Had to go handle some race control duties right then. That's one thing we don't like having to take care of when we are putting on these type of events. We don't like to remove any driver, of course, but if there's a driver that is taking the fun out of it for everybody else, we got a job to do, right? And that's what we're going to do. Alright, lights are off on that pace car one more time as we are now on lap number 30 of 150. I think these boys are eventually going to break off a green flag run, and I say that because this field is going to start getting smaller and smaller as these people towards the back keep on wrecking here. They're out of fast repairs already, so this field's going to get smaller and smaller, and as it does, that's when the racing's going to get really good. As green flag is out, Pierce gets another good launch, but Tuckness is right there with him side by side. As Tuckness may have the advantage, he comes out of turn number 2 here. As Pierce, though, has that momentum on the high side, but they're going to make contact down the backstretch. Well, I love these street stocks, though. They can beat and bang and lean on each other fairly good. Right now, the advantage goes to Jonathan Tuckness. And caution is out. It may have gave Tuckness the lead here. We'll have to wait and see. Let's go back and see what happened to Jeb Booty. Like Willie Everham's got in there a little hot and got into him. Alright, these boys are going to have to settle down. We'll be here all night at this rate. They're going to have to settle down. As iRacing did give the lead back to Chase Pierce. I was very surprised to see that. I guess the timing loop, like where the live scoring is at, really benefited Chase because I think Tuckness had a nose out on him right then. But look here, single file restart. This is going to be interesting now. So now, Tuckness, he pretty much feels like he is faster than Chase Pierce as it stands right now. But I have to gonna have to get him under green flag conditions as he tried to cheat the system right there. He tried to lay back and it really hurt him. I hate seeing drivers do that as well, try to lay back and get a start. But I wouldn't expect nothing different out of them, honestly. They're all trying to get the money, I guess. But that really didn't help him at all. As another caution's out. Garrett Maynard has went around. Let's see what happened to Garrett now. It's the 07. Not that 07. Not sure who that was right there. There it is. Side ride. Alright, we're just about to just start booting people. Just getting rid of them. And working our way to a decent field. Give me just a moment, folks, while I pull something out really quick. One second here. What people don't see. Alrighty, folks, I apologize. Had to handle some stuff behind the scenes right there. Care of though. All right, let's go back green flag racing. See if Tuckness tries to lay back this time. He does it because Axum's not going to allow him to. Axum gave him a shot on the bumper right then. Made him get going. Kudos to Thomas Axum for doing that. Not going to allow anybody to sandbag these restarts. These drivers out here, they will police themselves. They will. Especially drivers like this, because all these drivers are very observant. They know what's going on at all times around them. They're not going to let any shenanigans fly. Chase Pierce right now, though, is a man on a mission. That 32 car looks to be just like it's on rails here. Getting around Nashville Fairgrounds with ease here. Look how bumpy this track is. This track is very notorious for how bumpy it is. And man, oh man, you see it just riding on board with Chase there. As we're looking back off Chase's bumper, and another caution's out. All right, field's gotten smaller. Gotten smaller. At some point, they're going to break off a green flag run. I know it. All right, green flag is out. Typically, we don't do all this extracurricular stuff like bringing the iRacing stuff up and stuff like that during our live broadcast, but we're having to tonight. We're having to broadcast and do race control, kind of. As a big wreck at the back of the pack. I saw it happen. Robert Sturck, I do believe, may got turned right here. Your eyes on the number 9 car, I believe. Ooh, big checkup with the 05 right there in front of him. And oh yeah, big checkup. Nowhere for Robert to go there. So, cautions breed cautions. Going to be a single file restart here. And I'm noticing a lot of drivers are actually electing to bring it down pit road here, doing to try to get some damage fixed, I assume. Alright. I think the lights went off on the pace car right there. Yes, they did indeed. Lights are off on the pace car. These boys are going to try it one more time. Well, these boys and one female. We got Cindy Taylor representing the female community out here. Alright, let's see what Chase Pierce and Tuckness can do with each other here. As they are off. Looks like Axel may be able to get underneath. Nope. Thought he might get underneath. Tuckness right there for the P2 spot. Another driver I'm watching. I'm watching Dustin Nova back here in the 3 Zeem setup shop car. The yellow and blue spinoff of the old Dellenhart Wrangler car. Dustin is really, really fast on short tracks, but he's really, really fast in these street stocks too. So, that's a driver I'm definitely keeping my eyes peeled back for, because I know he will be towards the very front when the checkered flag flies. I think he's just kind of riding around in 5th right now, just kind of clicking off laps, wishing the rest of the field would do that. But right now, I think he's just waiting, basically. As I don't see this front half of the field, although they do have a set of tires, I don't foresee them actually pitting and taking them unless somebody does pit and just blows through the field super fast. I just don't see somebody giving up the track position to pit. As, oh, Dustin Nova tries to get underneath the 49 of Nick right there, but got a little sloppy sideways trying it. Tried to angle it really hard off the corner. Just the back end got loose on him as Andrew Majors went around again. Hopefully no caution though. As he is rolling. Oh, Tuckness has went around. Oh no. Jonathan Tuckness, our P2 runner, has went around. Let's see what happened to Tuckness here. I don't think Axel was close enough to him to give him a shot. Did Tuck just get loose here? Oh, back end just got light and around she went. Just around she went. And then he's frustrated. He hits the wall again right there. Tuckness, he's not a driver you would expect that type of mistake out of right there, but it happens. I mean, it happens to the best of us. But now he just lost all that valuable track position. He started P2. Probably going to go down pit lane here and have to use a fast repair, I would have to imagine. All right, had race control talking to me right then. Wasn't even paying attention, but I got told to watch this 47 of Josh Lingill. He is being super fast right now, they say. So, but right now it's all Thomas Axum, Chase Pierce out front. Very unfortunate for Tuckness to get loose like that. We're going to have to keep. Oh, I see a guy going around the back. That's Andrew Major. We're going to have to keep our eye on Tuckness and see how he's able to come up through the field, because we know Jonathan's fast. But you got to be fast and cautious as they're wrecking in front of him now. As caution's out, he is able to avoid them. Whoa, that was a close one. That was a close one right there. It's telling me Nick actually went around. Nick's been in the top 5 all race long. Let's keep our eyes on this 49 and see what happened here. Got loose right there out of 2. I saw the car kind of bobble. The 54 of Catalano is going to get to his end. Oh, give him a little tap. And oh my goodness, that car's junked. A hard lick into the outside wall. Very hard lick. Now I want to see. Or cattle. Oh, that wasn't the cattle. That wasn't Catalano with 54. Who's in the 54? Oh, Thomas Frisk in the 54. Okay. Yeah, very hard lick right there for Nick. Nick's been in the front all night long. Still a lot of guys out here in contention. I would like to be able to dial up Tuckness and have a word with him. See if we can get old Christian Pittman to come up here. Christian, you are live in the broadcast booth. You have a copy?
Heck yeah, I do.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So Pittman currently sitting P9 right now, up 12 spots since you hit the grid. Been a lot of mayhem, a lot of battle of attrition. 14's even had its share bumps and bruises along the way, but sitting in top 10 right now. How's the car feeling as these laps start to click off?
Car's feeling pretty good. We haven't had a super long run to see what it does in the long run, but car's feeling good. We've got a little battle scars on the car right now, but she's running good. These streak stocks are like a tank, so we're gonna keep having fun. I got Brandon in front of me. We're having a good old time. Not for points, just for a fun race. We're enjoying it here.
You think with the way the runs are happening here, meaning no runs really, but we know as racers, our racing's tire model sucks, right? These heat cycles are hard on these tires as well. Getting hot, cold, hot, cold. Do you think tires are going to come into play in this race?
I do. I really do. I think not quite yet, but maybe 30 to go. You pit and get 4 freshens. I think you'll be rolling a lot quicker than they expect. Well, I think there was a guy, the 47 car, maybe a couple of restarts. He took off and got to the front, and I think he was on fresh tires. So I think tires will be huge.
Right on, buddy. Well, good luck. That white number 14 will be watching for him. Maybe talking to you at the end, buddy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. All right, Chase Pierce still commands the lead. Got Thomas Axum to his inside. Dustin Nova starting P3 with the 54 of Thomas Frisk starting to his outside. I'm probably pronouncing that last name wrong. I'm a dumb hillbilly from Kentucky, so I do apologize if we butcher anybody's names out here tonight. We don't do it intentionally, I promise. As the 69 is shoving, straight up shoving the 54 into the corner there. Let's see what happened again. I didn't even know caution was out of time. Luke Christian. All right, let's see if we can dial up a driver. We'll see if we'll find old Bam Racing Video's own Brandon Metler in the number 15. Currently sitting P7 as it stands right now. Brandon, you got a copy?
I gotcha.
So you're gaining some spots on these restarts, and we're knock on wood, the car's still clean right now. What's the 15 feeling like for you right now?
Well, we haven't really got a long enough run to wear the tires out or anything, so I'm just kind of starting in third and kind of really trying to time my restarts if I can talk. But yeah, I just trying to keep it clean. I got 0x just like Monday night. Went from 20th to third with 0x and see what we can do at the end.
I would watch out that blue car right there in front of you. He is aggressive. Good luck, buddy, and have fun.
Good to know.
All right, green flag coming back out. Let's see if Thomas has anything for Chase Pierce. I think this restart, on these restarts, whoever the leader is, they just have such an advantage. But right there, Thomas did a great job of basically staying pretty much door to door with the 32. But 32 is going to have a momentum going on the backstretch. Thomas is going to have to maybe push up a little bit, kind of shove the 32 out of the racing groove. But Thomas is Thomas is a clean racer. So he's not going to, he runs up a little higher there. We have a new race leader out front. Chase Pierce, first time not leading here tonight. That's Brandon Metler. Oh, the 14's going around. The 14 of Christian Pittman got into the back of Brandon Metler. And then it just looks like Pittman may have got the raw end of that deal. Like Metler was able to keep it straight. Oh no, Metler was getting loose before that. So the second time tonight, somebody's gotten loose in front of the 14, and oh, heavy contact with the 14, and then just calamity after that. Cars going every which way. Big pile up on the backstretch there. Took out a lot of good cars. I don't see Willie Everingham going down pit road. Let's pull up Willie and see what he's thinking right now. Mr. Willie Everingham, you are live in the booth. You got a copy? Mr. Willie Everingham.
What's going on?
You didn't want to talk to me, but I was going to force you to talk to me. What, talk me through what happened out your windshield right there, buddy. I know it just happened in front of you, but...
Looked like the seas parted, and then they closed up real quick.
I was going to say, it looked like the 57 was clear, dead. So, it was very, very unfortunate. You better get that thing rolling, not to go a lap down here, brother.
Yeah, she was pretty hurt. Obviously, the left front was knocked off. I had to use a fast repair there, but as many cautions we had, I think I missed the pit exit and got a lap down. But we'll let her eat, man. This is fun. We get a good lap or a good run here. I think we'll have a good race.
That's what, like we were just talking about in the race team when I had the stream muted. If we can just break off, shoot, Willie, what do you think, like 15 lap runs and then have a caution, I think that would really change this entire feel of this race, but just not able to get there just yet. But the field is starting to get smaller, so I do believe a green flag run starting to come. You're on 4 fresh rubber. What's it going to take for that 57 to get up there and be in contention here tonight, Willie?
Man, as bad as it is, it's as bad as it's been, the attrition and just staying out of trouble here.
Right on, buddy. We'll let you get back down there. I hear iRacing chirping to you. Good luck, buddy, and give her hell.
I appreciate it, man.
Are you on the lead lap now?
Yeah, I think I got a wave around or somehow. I'm not really sure, but yeah, looks like we're back on the lead lap, so we're gonna keep her digging and hopefully avoid the wrecks, and hopefully we'll get a decent finish out of this deal.
All right, copy, buddy. Thank you. Good luck.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Willie Everingham there. So now, Thomas Axon, for the first time tonight, will be the control car on this restart. Chase Pierce led every lap up until like the 4 laps ago, as we are now halfway finished with this race when they cross the stripe. But Chase Pierce has been the man out front, been the most dominant car, really. And now that could be thanks to the cautions, could be thanks to talent, or could be thanks to both of it. But Chase Pierce has been out front this entire race. What's he going to do now that he is kind of behind the 8 ball now? He's not the control car on these restarts. He's going to really see just exactly what it feels like. And I just noticed the 54 car is an MF Racing Designs driver. It looks like it has the Michael Falk Racing Designs MF on the quarter panel of it. It does indeed. So shout out my fellow MF Racing Designs brother. Need to write Michael now and ask him. As another caution's out. As somebody's sitting on the track right there. Who is that sitting? The 60 car, Andrew Majors. Andrew, I'm sorry, buddy, but we're going to have to get rid of you after that one. All right. Man, oh man. Andrew, I'm sure you're watching. No hard feelings, brother. But Race Control felt like it was in their best interest for everybody. We can talk after the race, Andrew, if you like. As Brian Maynard, I'm not Race Control, brother. I have no dealings with it. I will find out after the broadcast. As Brooke, glad to see you on the chat again, sweetheart, saying good luck, Mr. Joshua Siegfried. He's always here every time Josh is out on the track. We love to see the returning support. Right now, Brooke, Josh is sitting P8, so on decent speed all night long thus far. And I'm not sure what the 5 car is doing right here. Chris Stitz out there. Chris is a good racer. I'm sure iRacing just got him pinned between the pace car and the field right now. I hear my son in there crying. I think he's getting sick again. That's never good. As Thomas Axman gets the launch he needs. Chase Pierce, though, has a wealth of drivers right there on his back bumper. It looks like Thomas may be trying to get to the inside of Dustin Nova. He's not going to try. He looks like he's going to succeed in doing so, but Dustin's going to have the momentum as they go down the front stretch here. Ooh, Chase Pierce walked it up in front of the 3 car right then. 3 car kind of gave him a shot going into turn 1 and 2 right there. As Chase Pierce, I'm thinking, whoa, it looks like Jeb Jones got a little squirrely right there. Luckily for him, he was able to keep it under control. But going back to Chase Pierce here, number 32. We saw him get out and lead a bunch of laps. He may have asked too much out of his equipment too early. Because now he's riding third, but he's not falling back. So that's not a bad spot to be in right there. But you have Dustin Nova right there in your clutches waiting to attack. But right now it's all Mr. Axum out front. It's the two Thomases leading the train. Hope y'all realize and recognize what I did right there. The two Thomases leading the train. We approach lap number 87. Let's go through the field really quick, see how all our drivers are running right now. Axel Frisk Pierce running in the top 3. Dustin Nova's P4. Corey Bodie is P5. Joshua Siegfried right there. He's in P6. Jeb Jones is in P7. Joe Stafford in P8. Luke Christian P9. Scotty Stevens sitting P10. 11th is Pittman. 12th is Metler. We have a caution now. It's Ricardo. 13th. 14th, Ken Zeems. And 15th is Cindy Taylor. See if we can go back and see what this caution is about. Showing me Mark Lewis right there. Number 84 on the inside. Drove it in there fairly deep, but made it stick. Oh, he clipped the apron a little bit. I saw that car bottom out. Watch these sparks shoot out the back end of this car. It bottomed that chassis out, and man, oh man, it did not like it whatsoever. Just upset the whole feeling of that car. You couldn't see the sparks that way. Oh, heavy contact. And heads up driving by number 9 right there. Not to get collected in that as Mark Lewis was trying to gather it back up and get going straight. Alright folks out there in viewer land, let me know. Who do you got? Put the money down. Who we play some bets on? Brooke, I already know you're going with Siegfried. Let me hear it though, Grelly. Who you got? Lights are off on the pace car. Be going green flag once again. Alright. Field's still in the hands of Thomas Axum. There's Chase Pierce though. He's falling back to... Oh, never mind. He was telling me he was 5th, but he's not. He's going to be starting P3 here. As Axum gets a great launch, Thomas Frisk does not going to allow Dustin Nova to fire right there to his outside, but that inside lane, it prevails on corner entry, but then by the time corner exit comes, that outside lane gets such a momentum and such a launch off the corner that I honestly believe I would prefer to be on the outside lane here. I know in super lates, we don't run typically down by that yellow line. Like you see Thomas Axum, he's running about half a groove up off that yellow line, and that's the normal line here. Alright, caution's out again. Oh no, Brookie. I think Siegfried went around. See what happened here. Siegfried is the white and orange car. Oh, just got up a little bit too high. And oh, Heads up driving though. Did not collect anybody else. Oh, I'm hearing wrecking up in front of him though. Go back and see. Capping up in front. I was able to keep it going. Alright, we're on lap number 96. So, although it's taking a long time to get there, we are getting closer and closer to the finale of this thing. $50 to win tonight if you're just now tuning in. Five King Motorsports Crooked Line Racing. We partnered together to put on a $50 to win event. Thank you fans for tuning in. If you could, hit that thumbs up button on YouTube. It helps out the channel a ton. If you're on Facebook, if you could hit that share button, it gives a spiderweb effect. And it really, really helps out the page a lot. And I apologize, I was talking to the paint god, Mr. MF Racing Designs. If you need a paint scheme done, look no further than MF Racing Designs over on Facebook. Michael Falk, he churns these paint schemes out super quick. And as you see right there, the 54 is an MF Racing Designs paint scheme. His specialty, quote unquote, right now is the next gen cars. But I would argue his specialty is basically any car you ask for. He can do anything. He can do replicas. He can do original design work. If you name it, he can do it. That is MF Racing Designs over on Facebook.com. As green flag is out, Axum gets another great launch. This leader has such an advantage firing off on the outside, able to just drive off straight off the corner. Dustin Nova, though, has taken over P2. Chase Pierce is trying to get back to third place. Scratching and clawing his way back up to the front. Ah, man, it got close right there. I thought they were going to make a little contact. Right now, a driver like Dustin Nova just needs this thing to go green because he is hounding the back of Thomas Axum right now. I think Dustin's been saving his equipment perfectly this entire race. He's just been riding around P5 for most nights. Caution's out again. It's telling me Mark Lewis once again. Come on, Mark. See what happened. Keep your eyes on the 84 Nintendo Switch machine. Oh, the 3 wide in front of him. He just kind of runs over the 55 twice. Oh, if he was in here, he knows I'd be giving him hell right now. Alright, lights are still on the pace car. I apologize, folks. I've been having to wear many hats tonight. Like right now, I'm talking to the paint god. Been having to do a little bit of race control. Alright, lights are off on the pace car. Alright, Thomas Axman gets a great launch, but Nova is right there. Alright, Thomas Axman out front. Dustin Nova is right there. Almost beating down the back bumper of Mr. Axum. 54 is laying right there as well. And Chase Pierce cannot count him out. He may be saving equipment right now. He may realize that he may have used too much equipment early on in this event. So he might just be buying his time. Oh, we got some cars beating and banging back here. The 44 and the 9 car trading a little bit of paint right there. Allowed the 2 car of Luke Christian to get up here and maybe try to part the seas and get him in position. And I'm hearing some cars make contact. I'm not sure where it's at on the track. No harm, no foul. We are staying green. Going to be lap 113 when Thomas Axum comes back around here. But man, oh man, Dustin Nova is in the trunk of Thomas Axum right now. Let's jump on the gearbox of Thomas Axum. Look back to Dustin Nova here as he's putting that Camaro right there to his back bumper. And these street stocks, they're notorious for being great to bump and run with. You know, you can shove a driver up the track with ease in these cars. And now Dustin Nova's looking to the inside of Axum. Dustin's rode around for most of this race. This may be the 3rd lead change of the night here as Nova's to his inside. They're drag racing down the front stretch. They go in turn number 1. Nova on the bottom. Advantage to Axum as they enter. And you know Axum's going to have the run off as, oh no, another yellow flag is out. Tell me Mark Lewis again. Did he have help this time? As Jeb Jones taking his car down pit road. He may be taking tires here. He may have saved this set for just the right time. Yep, 4 tires on the 69 machine. I wish Axon was in our Discord so I could pull him up and have a chat with him. I just told him and Nova to come to Discord. Maybe we can get them in here. Alright, Pate's car is going to make that hard left-hand turn down pit road. The laps are slowly but surely really starting to wind down. As Axum gets a great launch, Dustin Nova does not. As I'm seeing cars jump around everywhere right now. Now drivers are trying to get everything they can on every restart possible. Because they know these next 30 laps are going to go by really fast. Dustin Nova was putting the pressure all over Thomas Axum. That last run, he may have even been faster than Thomas, but the caution fell not in the hands of the 3 car of Nova. So now he's got to try to do the work over again and try to get to the inside of the 39 of Thomas Axum. Right now, though, Axum looks to have it under control as we have another caution. Robert Sturck in the 9 car, I believe. Alright, pace car is going to be off. We're under 30 laps to go now, folks. The intensity is going to get ratcheted up a few clicks. It might even get doubled because we're right there at 25 laps to go. Actually, a few more times around the circuit, we will be under 25 remaining. As Axum really has his handful with Dustin Nova. Dustin Nova on the high side might be able to make this stick here. If he can stay right there and inch out and get a little bit of an advantage over Thomas Axum if they drive off into turn 1 and 2. That's all he needs, because then he'll have the advantage as they exit the corner. But right now, Thomas Axum's running that bottom lane to perfection. And now remember, folks, Thomas, he's elected to take the high side every restart. And when Thomas is out there turning his fast laps, he's actually running basically where Dustin Nova's running at on the track right now. So With Dustin being to the outside of Axum, it's not allowing him to really run the lane he prefers. And then you also know Axum has that rearview mirror full of nothing but Dustin Nova right now. And that also starts to come into effect as we jump on board with the 3 car of Nova right now. He's going to try to work over Axum. Axum washes up really high. I'm telling you, Axum may be watching that mirror as another caution out. Goodness gracious. And oh, it started out behind these two. Did these two wreck as well? Oh, Chase Pierce and Frisk both get turned right there. Sorry, I had hiccups. Tough break for Chase Pierce after leading all these laps, being inside the top 3 all night long. Him and Thomas just fighting over some real estate that ultimately was not there. Man, oh man, I hate that for the 32 car. He's been strong all night long. Cool paint scheme. Alright, with these cautions, Dustin Nova, he's going to have to act fast on these restarts. Only 22 laps to go, 21 to go, and they cross the stripe. He cannot waste any more time on these restarts. He's got to try to go right here. Alright, let's see how they can do it. If Dustin Nova has anything for the 39. That 44 has had a quiet but good night as well, as Thomas Axum fires off super early. Dustin Nova got caught sleeping right then. Really going to hurt his chances now with 21 laps to go. Allowed the 44 to get by, but now Dustin Nova is going to try to do everything he can to get back into P2. As Axum caught the field slipping right there. Now the 3 and the 44 are side by side, 59 and 2 as well. As we have some guys blinking towards the back of the pack back here. Actually, Scotty Stevens blinking. Oh, I thought we were going to have some contact right there. Dustin Nova still to the inside of Corey, but not able to make that pass. Getting to that driver and passing that driver, that's 2 different equations. And we're seeing it transpire right now in front of our eyes. As Nova's trying everything he can to get around the 44, but just not able to put that power down. He's getting held down in the bottom lane, not being able to use the whole track to kind of feed up to the wall with. And now Bodie's doing everything he can, and this is... Oh, Dustin Nova drove it off in there deep, and caution's out. I hear a lot of wrecking going on back here. See what happened to Stitz here. You'll never guess it. Mark Lewis was involved again. How many laps we got left in this old shindig? 15 laps to go. They're going to go green with, I think, 14 to go if the lights go off this time by. Lights are indeed off. Going to be 14 laps to go for the Music City Showdown. $50 to tonight's winner. These drivers paid nothing to get in here. All they had to do was just show up and race. And thanks to 5 King Motorsports, it's allowing them to race for $50. Alright, green flag is out. Nova was not sleeping this time, although he still didn't get the launch that Axum did. That leader just has all the advantage in the world. Now the 44 is trying to look under Nova. Not able to make it stick. I think Nova might be faster than the 39, but these little short runs are killing him. He's not able to work over Axum. Right now, look at him. He's trying to fill Axum's mirror up. That way Axum's watching out the mirror instead of out the windshield. And right now, I mean, he is right there just pacing the 39. As they're almost 3 wide right here behind him. The 42 of Scotty Stevens may have got a little love tap there. They're still going straight. As the 90 car of Ken Zeem's driving it in pretty aggressively. Pretty dumb-like, but it stuck, so no harm, no foul there. As we have a battle for the race lead. Nova to the inside of Thomas Axum down the backstretch. Axum in that preferred lane on the outside. It's where he's going to be at all night. Nova's to the inside. Nova's trying to get the power down. He's sliding off turn number 4 there. They are side by side, door to door. Neither one of these drivers want that caution to come out, particularly Nova. Axum, he wants the caution to come out only if he's in the lead when it does. Right now, advantage to the 39 of Axum. As it's going to get tight right here, boys. They come off turn number 4. As they are still side by side for 3 laps now. We've had a battle for the lead. Under 10 laps to go now. Nova sending it in there deep. He knows he's got to get Axum on corner entry. He knows Axum's going to have all the momentum off these corners being on the high side there. And look at the 2 car of Luke Christian. He's just basically sitting there waiting, seeing what's going to transpire and shake out between these 2 drivers. As they are door to door now for 4 laps. As, ooh, they made slight contact there. No harm, no foul. But there was a little bit of contact between them. As they are still side by side coming out of turn number 4. Something's got to give here, boys. 8 laps remaining. As, oh, yellow flag is out. Who's going to have the lead here? Who's iRacing live scoring time going to give it to? Axum. Thomas Axum got it there. Man, oh man. Another restart. Go back and see what happened on the replay. Telling me Jeb Jones here. See what happened. Number 69 blue car right there has Daddy on the front of it. I just drove it in there too deep and ran over somebody. Had zero care in the world to run over somebody, and that's exactly what he did. That's a pretty class act right there. Come on, Jeb. I know you're in the chat. Get together, brother. All right, see if lights go off on the pace car here. Light's still on the pace car, so a little bit of extended caution here. All right, lights should go off this time by Thomas Axel. He's going to take the high side. He has experimented with the low side some, but I think the high side is where you're going to want to be at on these restarts. And now, folks, every restart we've seen thus far tonight, the leader gets such an advantage because only he knows when he's going to go, right? All right, let's see if this is going to be it here or if this is going to take another overtime finish. Let's find out as they're getting ready to go green flag racing. We're in overtime now, folks. 3 laps to go, 2 laps to go. When they cross the stripe, going to be a shootout. Not very many cars out there, so surely to God they can make it around this track twice without wrecking. As Nova's to the inside of the 39 of Axum. Got a great launch. That's exactly what he needed. They're 3 wide right there behind him, though. We have a battle for the race lead that we cannot step away from. As long as they cross the start-finish line here and the white flag flies. And oh, caution is back out. Axum barely stayed ahead of Justin Nova there to be the control car once again. Let's see what happened. Mark Lewis around again. Let's see what happened in front of him though. Got the camera on Brandon Mettler right now. I think the wreck even happens in front of him though too. It does. The 42 of Scotty Stevens was actually going around up there. See what happened to Scotty. Guy's in the 42. He's been blinking all night, so just be mindful about that. As they're almost 3 wide, and of course he's going to blink right before contact was made. Ultimately, we really don't know what happened. Alright, second attempt here. See if we can talk to Scotty Stevens really quick. Scotty, you're in the booth. You got a copy?
I got you, Tanner.
Man, your connection's been a little spotty tonight. Are you having issues on your end with it?
Not at all.
Bro, I've watched you blink 1,000 times now. Anybody say anything to you?
I under caution a couple times, but they said as soon as it went green, it was fine. Christian said something to me a couple times.
I couldn't even.
Well, I guess
couldn't see that wreck
yeah,
right then. You were gone.
Yeah, I guess on that replay, someone said, yeah, there's a lot of blinking going on. Well, anyway, from my point of view, looks like we were 3 wide. I tried to keep the guy on the bottom of the lane, and 44 came down, pinched us both, and well, that's the end of it.
Boy, the 44 was right there. Was the 44 on the outside?
Yeah, 44 was on the outside.
Yeah, I mean, I was gonna kind of take up for him and say he didn't know you were there, but yeah, he had to know you were there, right? Because y'all were down the backstretch that way, so.
Yeah, we come off of what was it? Yeah, we come out of turn 2, pretty much 3 wide there.
Right. All right, then, buddy. Well, good luck. Hey,
my race is over, buddy.
Oh, you're done?
Yeah. Hey, no point in going back out there. What is it? 12 cars still in lead lap. Green white checker. I ain't making that up.
Is this the second green white checker attempt or?
First.
Okay, so I thought last time would have been green white checker, but I didn't know for sure. Single file right here is really going to benefit Axum. These boys are here. They've been battling it out all race long. They battled it out for 4th place earlier, and now they've been battling it out for the lead the last 30 laps. Getting ready to get interesting.
It's been a very fun race. I'll tell you that. It's been a lot of fun, especially at the beginning of the race. I dropped all the way to the back, so gaining 40 positions in a race. It's been a blast.
All right, green flag is out. Axum gets a great launch, but so does Nova. See here, as I see Zeems back there trying to make some power moves to the inside. He's going to probably try to cause him another one.
I think Zeems might be on fresher rubber than some of these guys, but he's not had the car all night. You're used to the Zeems boys being a little quick. I don't think he's been that great tonight.
Right now, though, white flag is out. It don't matter what they do. No more caution flags. As Nova is right on the back bumper of Axum. He may give him a shot here, folks. They're down the backstretch for the final time tonight for the Music City Showdown. $50 on the line. Nova's going to get to the bumper, give him a shot. Not able to make it stick, though. As Axum's coming out of turn number 4. Oh, he wrecks across the line. He got lucky there. Race winner. None other than Mr. Thomas Axum. We gave this guy so much money, and I'd be darned if we're not going to give him $50 more.
Yep. Change his nickname to the Money Man.
Yep. Man, oh man. What a freaking race. Folks, we're not going to do interviews tonight. I'm going to jump off. I've had a crying baby in there for the last 20 minutes. Thank you, Scotty, for your help tonight, brother. And
Yep.
Hope y'all had fun, buddy.
Oh, yeah. Had a blast.
Right on, buddy. All right, folks. Thomas Axum just got himself $50 richer here. Congratulations to Thomas Axum. If you would, go to our Facebook page, 5 King Motorsports. Slap a like on it. Help us out a ton. Hit that thumbs up button on the YouTube channel. And until next time, whoa.